Hey, welcome to another edition of the Platinum Pinfall. 1, 2, 3 quick thoughts about professional wrestling. First thing, let me just put that picture up here. Drew Game, man. Funeral is today. I'm curious how many wrestling notables will go. He is beloved. If you look, Andrew Germain, if you look there on Facebook, the litany of stories, the litany of well wishes, the litany of people who are genuinely sad. He's married for 5 years. I want to make sure I get all this stuff in, so forgive me referring to my notes. There was a podcast done last night. I'm going to put that link down below. There's a memorial fund being set up, obviously in his name, at the First Bank branch. You probably want to contact his wife about that, Julie Germain, Germain. And like I said, the funeral is today. So some quick thoughts about that. I didn't know Drew Game, not really. I met him on a couple occasions when I would go to other people's shows, that kind of thing. It does remind me, and I brought this up in full disclosure, but I want to state it again here because it's important. One regret I have about my wrestling career is that I didn't keep more stuff. I didn't have my matches, and I didn't take pictures, and I just didn't collect that stuff. I just thought it was markish, and it was what I was literally doing for a living. And so for me, it was like, that's all I was focused on, and I regret that. I'm glad I still keep in loose contact with a lot of the people that I knew during my active wrestling career, and those friendships are really, really wonderful. But I would urge everybody, especially the younger guys now, to take that time and just take pictures together. Like I said, you have a camera with you all the time, with memory and storage and the internet and the cloud and all this nonsense. And so do it, right? And this is going to sound like a cliche, and it is, but take the time to thank people, not just publicly on Facebook and that kind of bullshit, but when you're with them, just tell people what you think about them. The older I get, the more I do that. And I have kids, and I'm very effusive with love and praise for my kids. And honestly, the people that you care about and you work with and all that stuff deserve that as well. So rest in peace, Drew Game. I found the coolest picture of you that I could, but I saw a bunch of other ones. I think that's it's a really wonderful way to honor somebody. I noticed a lot of people were scrambling to find pictures that they had with him. I think that's really cool. And, my quick note on that is when you're finding pictures of people to honor them, find great pictures of them, or ones that are very personal to you, because it's what you would want for yourself. And think about that. There are people probably who very quietly are like, Drew Game, I don't really care about him. But just think about it from this perspective. All of us are going to go, right? All of us are going to die. All of us are going to be done at some point. And I think the way that you treated others along the way, especially and even in passing, think about that when you think about yourself and your legacy as well. All right, that's one. 2. Y'all, the undeniable Matt Hankins music videos. Dude. There's a number of people who provided great moments during the thick of COVID, right? Sean Dean's stuff was great. John Cruz's stuff was great. Any number of people, O'Hagan, a lot of people putting out a lot of great content. Hold My Beer Hansen, just funny stuff. But man, can anybody deny the undeniable I'm just gonna put up screen captures. I'll put up links to the videos themselves down below. This is from Chicky Baby Don't Bump, the latest. If you're in wrestling, you gotta watch this thing and love it. Chicky Baby Don't Bump, hysterical to me. I love the fact that there's a debate on which one is better. Is it Chicky Baby Don't Bump or is it Toot and Tug Boogie? Like the fact that there can be an active discussion is really wonderful. And I mean, the effort that it took to do this and all this stuff that's already remarkable. But it's just the fact that it's just so fucking good, right? I mean, Chicky Baby Don't Bump is absolutely hysterical. But that is, I would be remiss if I didn't invoke the other greatness, which is the Toot and Tug Boogie. If you don't know, go find out. I'm going to put links to both of them below. Go watch that stuff. It's so wonderful. All the people who are providing genuine quality of all kinds. You know, people can bemoan things in wrestling. Oh, funny, don't make money, blah, blah, like whatever. Chicky Baby Don't Bump, Toot and Tug Boogie. Dude, it's hysterical. And again, I understand that for some reason, a lot of people in Georgia wrestling in particular are really self-loathing. That's what I wanted to attach to this story. They're really self-loathing, and they refuse to accept the fact that they wrestle in the state where the most cool stuff is going on. More people from Georgia are getting AEW dark spots. More people from Georgia are getting attention. Like 60% of the big time shows in Georgia are now running regularly again and drawing great crowds. And it's awesome. It's awesome. Right? And you get coverage like nowhere else. You got people doing podcasts and videos and all kinds of stuff. And it's wonderful. So let's appreciate it more. And for God's sakes, appreciate some Toot and Tug Boogie and some Chicky Baby Don't Bump. Matt Hankins, manager of the year from last year. What can you say? This stuff is awesome. And Brian Blaze and Shane Marks and all the rest of the crazy people that help him out. It's amazing. And again, this is just my way of showing a public appreciation. By the way, the thing that they did for Drew Game as well, video, Shane Marks and stuff, you definitely want to check that out as well. That's how those two stories tie together. Whew. Now, the third thing, I'm going to bring my own little bit of levity because this is something I've wanted to do for a while and not gotten to do. So what am I going to do? I'm going to do a review of these good humor WWE Superstars bars, but I'm going to do it from the perspective of a wrestling smart mark. Okay? And you should appreciate this because I don't take in many carbs anymore, but this is going to be like a week's worth. The John Cena one. Oh yeah. This John Cena one. I liked it better when it was the prototype ice cream bar. Did you know he was a prototype? I knew that. And then, you know, I really liked his Thugonomics gimmick. So sometimes I thought it was too gimmicky, and so I didn't like the ice cream bar as much. And then I just thought this ice cream bar was way too pushed. I didn't like it. I don't like corporate wrestling. But then when this ice cream bar had a U.S. title, it just tasted better to me. It was really great. Because then this ice cream bar wasn't holding other ice cream bars down. It was elevating them, you know. And now that you really can't get a hold of this ice cream bar anymore, I guess it was really good. Huh. I guess it was good. Maybe it tasted the same the whole time. No. That couldn't be. Macho Man ice cream bar. I didn't get my Becky Lynch ice cream bar. What's up? Oh no, there it is. I was wrong. It is a Becky Lynch. It's a Becky Lynch ice cream bar. When this ice cream bar first really arrived a few years ago, I thought it was way undervalued. Like, all it was about the John Cena ice cream bar, and I really liked it. And then I was super thrilled once this ice cream bar really got going. And it just tasted completely different, and it was just so awesome. And then, I don't know, in the last few months, I guess I was like, all right, the ice cream bar just tastes different to me somehow. Because there's nothing I hate more than an ice cream bar that becomes popular. All of a sudden, for some reason, it just tastes different at that point. You know what I mean? It just tastes different once a lot of people like the ice cream bar, or they start producing more of it. Does that make sense? Now here is the Macho Man ice cream bar. This thing, I've loved this thing since I was a kid, man. It was like my favorite ice cream bar. It tastes so different than all the other ice cream bars, you know? So awesome. So many great memories. And it's the best. You know, when you combined the like Macho Man ice cream bar with the Ricky Steamboat topping, oh my God, like 87 was the best ice cream bar. It was unbelievable. It was the greatest of all. Oh. I always had this hard and fast rule that, you know, when the ice cream bars work out the ingredients in advance, that it's not as good. It's too choreographed and stuff. And I just found out that the Macho Man ice cream bar, almost all the matches, including the great ice cream bar with the Ricky Steamboat topping, was completely worked out in advance. So I guess that would make me a hypocrite. Well, I'll just gloss over it. I still love the Macho Man ice cream bar, regardless of all the other rules that I set forward, because it's the Macho Man ice cream bar. So yeah, it's really good. And then finally, the Roman Reigns ice cream bar. Man, I really liked it when you would get it in a 3-pack. The Shield ice cream bars, which tasted so different than these ice cream bars. And then they split up the box. And then for a while, I guess I liked the Roman Reigns ice cream bar, but it just tasted different to me. And then they started really mass producing these things. And you could find them everywhere and constantly. And I didn't like them. I just thought it just tasted different. And I wanted the Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan ice cream bar, which really was the same. No, it was different. I just loved that one. I didn't like the Roman Reigns ice cream bar. And I was never going to like it. And then, you know, they took it off the shelf for a while, last few months. And then the ice cream bar came back. And you know what? I really like the ice cream bar. Oh my God. It's so awesome. It tastes better than all the other ice cream bars now. It tastes better. It really does. I just love it now. It's so great. I heard that Paul Heyman is the one now who puts the ice cream between the two generic sandwich cookies. And it just makes it better. Yeah, I really love the Roman Reigns ice cream bar now. It's so awesome. In any case, 1, 2, 3. This has been the Platinum Pinfall. Rest in peace, Drew Game. Thank you, Matt Hankins. God, those ice cream bars, when you eat that many, are pretty gross. But regardless, be cool to each other, and I'll see you down the road.